Hello, I'm Bigfoot Bunky, back with another scenery review. Today we're looking at inibuilds' new Chicago O'Hare Premium Scenery Add-on for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. This airport has been in dire need of an update since the last add-on for O'Hare was the FS Dream Team one many years ago. While the FS Dream Team scenery was quality at the time, it has since certainly begun to show its age. Especially with an airport like Chicago that's constantly under construction. The FS Dream Team add-on was making it more and more difficult to operate flights on VATSIM since there have been so many changes to the taxiway and runway configurations. Fortunately, that's all been remedied, and we can stop trying to translate VATSIM ground taxi instructions from the up-to-date instructions to the old taxiways that were modeled. As someone that's spent a considerable amount of time operating in and out of O'Hare over the last 2 decades or so, I think I'm qualified to say that inibuilds did a wonderful job bringing ORD to life. They showed a painstaking attention to detail in the modeling of the terminal interior, exterior, as well as the textures used for the ramp, taxiways, and runways. The entire main terminal, as well as the international terminal, have been modeled with shops, walkways, as well as airline clubs, check-in counters, and security checkpoints. You could spend time just wandering the airport looking for small hidden Easter eggs. One very small thing they could have added would be the interior for an FBO that services private aviation. It would be a nice little bonus for those of us who have been enjoying the recent boom of business jets that have been released. Looking at the add-on as a whole, I would say this is an improvement over the Dallas-Fort Worth scenery and slightly better than the LAX, London, or even Hong Kong in terms of modeling and textures. The multi-jetway tool was also part of the add-on, and although it's not something I was really clamoring for, it does work as advertised. However, for now, it only works through its own app in the Microsoft Flight Simulator tablet. I spent some time playing with it, and in all honesty, I probably won't be using it much. The only aircraft I can see using it with would be the fly-by-wire A380, and for now, it will only attach the jetways on the main level of the aircraft. I'm somewhat interested to know if this will be corrected with the upcoming release of the inibuilds A380. GSX integration is smooth, with fun little additions such as the use of the GSX docking system at each gate. And when you download the GSX profile provided in the installer, the ramp crew will push your aircraft to the correct spots. The downside of this product is it's very frame rate heavy. In comparison to inibuilds LAX Enhanced, I was averaging 10 frames per second less with O'Hare. The installer does have some options to remove terminal interiors for better frame rates for those of you who do have issues. I have a fairly decent system, and I found lots of little stutters and lags when operating around the terminals. That being said, takeoffs and landings were relatively smooth, although I've yet to arrive to Chicago after a long-haul flight. Overall, I'd give this an 8.5 out of 10, coming in at €23.41 or $26.63 US. I definitely recommend this for anyone who spends any time simming in the Midwest, or anyone who enjoys long-haul international flying for both passengers or cargo in and out of the United States. For a lot of you, I'd say, if you have the FS Dream Team product and don't use VATSIM, or don't go in and out of Chicago much, I'd still recommend it, but maybe wait for the next sale. Stay tuned for more reviews of scenery add-ons from Microsoft Flight Simulator. Enjoy your day, and as always, happy simming.